Hello friends and welcome back to Everyday Cooking with Mum and me. Today we are going to be making a coffee special video which includes 3 easy, delicious and yummy recipes. All of these recipes can be a quick, go-to, impressive and satisfying drink. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. First we are going to be making our concoction, which is kind of like a base layer to all of our delicious recipes. It's a small yet very powerful and flavorful thing that will add in lots of flavor. So we'll need half a cup of coffee, 1 cup of sugar, 4 to 5 green cardamoms, and water as per the consistency and amount you'd like. So first we're going to take a pan and we're going to add in all of our water. So we'll just let this heat up a little bit and then add in our coffee. You can use any coffee of your type and you can change the flavors as well. So we've just added in our sugar, and in this recipe our secret ingredient is the cardamoms, as you wouldn't normally associate cardamoms with coffee, but this gives it an extra burst of flavor and can make your coffee stand out and be a really unique recipe. So we're just going to let this cook a bit and we'll keep giving it a little mix. You don't have to burn the sugar, but we're just going to slightly cook the sugar. This is so that we can get a nice luscious texture to all of our drinks. So as you can see, it's now come to a nice boil. So we're just going to keep stirring it really quickly. And then just making sure that we're not burning it, and not overcooking it either. We can already get such a nice, powerful smell of coffee, and it can already bring lots of liveliness into the environment. So now we're just going to turn off the heat as we have a nice consistency. So our first recipe is going to be the iced coffee. For this recipe, what we're going to take is some of our concoction which we've just made. But first we're going to put some ice in our glass. You can vary this depending on how strong you want your coffee to be. Then we'll just give it a nice layer of our coffee. You can also add in some cream, but we're just going to add in some nice milk. This will give it a nice creaminess and a nice texture as well. It also allows you to blend in the coffee really nicely. We're just going to garnish it with a little bit of coffee to add a nice colour to the dish as well. So now if you could just take a straw or a spoon, give it a nice mix, you'll get your creamy, nice iced coffee. The next recipe is going to be the cold coffee. This recipe is really easy to make, as all we need is some milk, coffee concoction and some ice again. We're also going to use a little bit more coffee. So we're just going to add in our coffee mixture to the ice. You can vary this on how strong or how flavorful you would like your recipe to be. So we'll just add in a little bit of salt for extra flavour and some of our coffee powder. Again, you can vary this on your opinions. So we're going to add in some more milk. And then we're going to shake this. You can use any kind of container as long as you make sure it won't spill. So we need to give it a nice long powerful shake, as this will release all the flavour and make it a nice light yet delicious recipe. So as you can see, it's been shaked really well and it's nice and creamy and fluffed up now. So we're just going to pour this in our glass. And as you can see, it already looks so yummy. We're just going to garnish this with a little bit of coffee. And this is the recipe for our cold coffee. It's a really nice, light, delicious recipe. Our next recipe is one of my favourites. It's called the Killer Coffee Shake. So for this recipe, we'll need some Oreos, some vanilla ice cream, our coffee mixture, a little bit of milk again, and we're just going to use some cream for added flavour and texture. This is totally optional though. As you can guess by the name of this recipe, it's going to turn out like a bit of a coffee milkshake. So first we're going to add in our Oreos and other ingredients to the blender. So we're going to add in Oreos and our coffee syrup along with the ice cream and also our milk. The ice cream and milk is going to give it some nice texture whilst the coffee gives it the nice flavour. We're going to add in some of our coffee just to give it an extra punch. You can vary this on the consistency you'd like. But we're going to add in our shake. And then we're going to use some cream. This will give it a nice finish and will also give it a nice creamy consistency. You can also use whipped cream, but we're going to use this kind of cream. We'll just garnish it with some chocolates and some sprinkles. These are all completely optional, but we thought it would add a nice look and a nice taste to our recipe. I hope you liked this recipe, and if you did, then please don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment, share with friends and family, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing videos just like this one. Bye for now, thanks for watching, happy cooking!